Indigo. Thank you for joining me today in another video. What we'll be doing today is trying out some snacks. The snacks that I'm trying are from TryTreats.com, which you might recognize is a company that I showed you some stuff of before. And I have another box. The thing with TryTreats is that they collect treats from all over the world and they send them out in these curated packages. And the treats that I'm trying out today are from Italy. But they have a wide variety of countries, areas that you can choose from. And if you do want to try treats for yourself, they have offered me a coupon code that I'll show right here, and that gives you 15% off on your first order. And you can also find the codes down in the description box below. So let's see what's inside. You can see this box contains Italian snacks. I've actually been to Italy once before, but I'll tell you about that a little later. So they always come with a little postcard. And this one, of course, is the Colosseum in Rome. And it says, "Ciao from Italy. This month's treats come from a country that's geographically shaped like a boot. Named after a word that means calf land, Italy has the largest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites, with no less than 50 heritage sites waiting to be explored and admired within Italy's borders. In addition, the country is home to Mont Blanc, one of the highest mountains in Europe at 777 feet, and houses Vatican City, the smallest country in the world at just 110 acres in size and the home of the Pope. When it comes to food, Italian cuisine has influenced food culture around the world and is viewed as a form of art by many. For Italians, food isn't just nourishment, it is life. Inside your box, you get a taste of Italy's best-selling snacks, including Italian Churron by La Florentine, a unique nougat snack, Missouri cones, chocolate cone snack, and more. There's something for everyone in this box and more than enough to share. We hope you enjoy. Buen appetito, treats team." So I think that's really cute. This will go in my postcard collection. And then it also comes with this little card with more factoids about Italy. If you want to read it, you can pause. And it also comes with a recipe for pasta carbonara, which I think is pretty cool. And then lastly, it has a menu. So what we have is a chocolate cone snack, a Hunata wafer, candy fish string, Kinder Bueno, Mela Fogli, milk and honey filled drops, Torona, Specie Agrumi, Kinder Chocolate, and Lady Fingers. So I think this is something that quite a lot of people might recognize. I've definitely had these before as a kid. I really love Kinder stuff. This is super cute. One of the items is actually a kind of like holiday sticker pack. It's a couple stickers, which of course I always like. Then the Kinder Bueno, which is another favorite of mine. I really love these so much. And I vividly remember the commercials on TV where they like put over like the chocolate topping. I've got a couple of these drops the special nougat, is that how you say it? Nougat candy. I love the packaging. I'm putting it upside down. I love the packaging. Looks very old school, like something from, I don't know, like a Harry Potter movie. These look really interesting, especially since they seem to have actual honey inside. Some more of the hard candy. This looks so yummy. I feel like if I start these, I'll just finish the whole box in one go. I remember these actually. We have similar, I guess like cookies kind of in Holland. And my mom makes a really good dessert with it. It's basically like whipped cream and these like cookies. And she lets it sit for a while with fruit on top. And the cookie kind of softens and soaks up the whipped cream. It's really good. And this chocolatey wafer, which you can't really go wrong with. And this chocolate cone, which looks like a cornetto, like the ice cream. I'm gonna have to try the pastries first because they just look like they'd be really good. It smells so good. This might make a little bit of a mess. These are really good. I expected them to be a little sweeter, but I'm actually glad that they're not like overly sweet to the point that they just like pop your cavities off, but these are really good. I'll try one of the honey drops. And they're kind of like it's not really licorice, but it's like the stuff that you get when you get like a sore throat. I think this would help really good for that. It's kind of like a chewy type of hard candy. Now the inside is really, really good. It really tastes like pure honey. These would be really good for sore throats and stuff. So, between snacks, I tell you just a little bit about my experiences in Italy. say like 16, 17. I was in high school, and I was in, I think that was like the last year or the second last year in high school. And one of the subjects that we had in school was art history, which I really loved, and I thought it was very, very interesting. And in that year, we had basically like an extended course where we would have it for 2 hours every day for 3 weeks. And after that, we went on the art trip, which meant that they loaded all of us in a bus. And first we went off to Paris. We spent like a week there. And then we went to the French Alps, and we spent a couple of days up in there in the mountains, and we went rafting and all sorts of cool stuff. And lastly, we went to Italy. Specifically, we went to Florence, one of the big cities in Italy. And part of this trip that meant that we had to go to a lot of, museums and other like art history significant areas. And we also had to give like a tour or presentation that we had to prepare for. My presentation was actually in the Louvre in Paris. But I remember when we arrived in Italy and everything was like very hilly. Like, I remember the bus, we would just go up and down. And the first time we got out of the bus was during a little stop at this beautiful, beautiful beach. And everything, it was nice and warm. It was in April, and it was just so serene and peaceful. Eventually we arrived in the city. Rather, we had a campsite just outside of the city. But I was pretty much blown away by how beautiful everything was. I've traveled all over Europe. I've seen a lot of beautiful cities, but Florence really is something else. And I loved going to the museums there, especially the one where Botticelli's Birth of Venus was. I was able to finally see that one in real life, which was really exciting. And the food, of course, was amazing. I had gelato pretty much every day, sometimes a couple times a day. And we would always go out to eat a traditional pasta or pizza place. And it really, really does show that the Italians care a lot about food, because everything is delicious. And that was my little story of my trip to Italy. So I wanted to try the nougat candy, just because it looks so nice and fancy and special. Looks very fancy, and it's still quite squishy, especially the inside's very soft. It's so tasteful. I've had nougat before, but they taste really bland compared to this. I can see that the top part kind of keeps everything together because it's really quite gooey. But then it's still crunchy, of course, because of the nuts. But it has so much flavor, That is to die for. That is so good. I'm gonna have to do some research on where exactly that stuff's from because it's so good. That's really tasty. And lastly, I wanted to try a good old Kinder chocolate. Just your classic packaging. I also really like the Kinder eggs, which I know are illegal in the States, which is such a travesty. Look at how pretty it looks. So good. That's so good. So I'm pretty sure I love everything in this crate. There's a lot of like chocolate and wafer cookies type stuff. So of course I'm gonna love it, but I really like this one, and I think it's awesome that they put in like the little postcard and facts and all that stuff. I think it's really charming, and it adds to kind of like the experiencing of trying out something foreign, something that you might be unknown with. So I really like that. And if you want to try it as well, I have full stuff down below. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today, for hanging out with me while we try some treats. And I hope to see you very soon.